And I am so lucky that this thing did not decide to die on me because I have not saved. So, for anybody who's late to joining us, so I've actually drawn a number of different sketches for the characters from rival schools and Sakura, because Cody asked for it. Although her head in the back looks way too freaking big. So, geez, that already helps make a difference. Yeah, of course. I mean, I may not get to it on this stream, but we can always do it on another one. Request away. Although if I can do it tonight, that'd be cool too. No, seriously, I want to know what you want. What do you want? Alright, so we're gonna put him away for a minute. Ninja Turtles. You know what? Does anybody object to switching gears for a minute? Because a Ninja Turtle would be fun. Because, I mean, I could go through the rest of these guys. I don't know what it is about Potsy's face. It still bugs me. Like, I wanted him to be, like, squinty angry, but I don't know. He looks weird. Alright, Leonardo first, and then we'll see about going back to this. Although, if I'm gonna do something like that, that probably means it's time for homework. Please image search, don't get, like, unsafe for me. Definitely like this version of them the most, at least from a character design standpoint. Don't give me a website. I guess that this is okay to work with. I don't know what he's doing in this pose. Maybe that one too. So when it comes to working on stuff, I've been trying to take a couple different like new directions as far as work method. Um, One in particular that Bobby Chu uh, goes on about is to make, although he does this in Sketchbook Pro, I think, but to kind of like take all your scrap, like your reference images, and put them around the actual workable canvas, um, which used to be a thing you could do in Photoshop, I think, but I don't know if that's show layer edges? No. You know what? To save on time, I'll figure that out later. But the way I normally do it is I just, make a new image, because when you copy an image, Photoshop will default its new settings to whatever the dimensions are and the color profile for, whatever it is you just copied, and then you can just paste it in there, and there you go. And with that, I think that'll work. You can go to Arrange and float all in windows. I used to hate this. Older versions of Photoshops did this as a default, and I used to hate it because it just seemed messy, but seeing the way Bobby Chu kind of demonstrates some of this stuff, it actually makes a lot of sense. You want to be able to float them all in windows so that way you can sort of get multiple views on either reference you're working with or the actual image itself, which I can show. You've never seen the Nick shop? Like, that's just the way they made him now. Like, he's, nerdy, so he's the one with the awkward gangly looks, but I like it. It gives him a ton of character. I mean, they all have a ton of character now, instead of just being kind of like the same, interchangeable design, but with like a different color headband. Seriously, what is this pose about? Like, hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, there's so on Nickelodeon right now, there's a new version of Ninja Turtles, and it's kind of neat because like April is the same age, and so they're more all kind of relatable in terms of like they're relatable to one another, and they're all friends, but it feels like they're friends in a way that makes sense, as much as Ninja Turtles being friends with people can be. Um, Plus it like gives a lot of room for April to be, you know, have a little more character, a lot more character. Um, she is, but she's, I mean, as much as I've seen, she only shows up like maybe in an episode or two. Yeah, she is though. She's adorable. She's like the grounded, eye rolling, like, okay, you're off on adventure, but whatever. We still got school to do and responsibilities. Shady graphite. What's that? Oh. There's so many of these brushes I haven't actually even messed with yet. Let's just try... Oh, I'm just gonna fall back on whatever I normally use. Oh, hold on. Stop, I don't want to fill it. I just want to delete it. You've got to be kidding. Oh, you know what? I know why. That's why. Yeah, I play Overwatch. I actually play Overwatch with a couple of people who are here. But Overwatch fan art is like a crazy beast of its own design. I don't know who my main is. Like, I kind of jump back and forth between whatever I think a team needs at a particular moment. I'd say the ones I'm most... Well, I was gonna say comfortable with, but that might not be true. But the ones I end up using the most, I guess, would be like Mercy. I like using Diva, but I don't seem to get a lot of opportunity to. And then Reinhardt and I guess Soldier? Sometimes May. I really like May. She's my favorite. She is adorable. But it's one of those things where it's like a lot of matches I get into that, you know, you might end up with a May player already there. See, now I feel like I'm just trying to do what it is I'm looking at. That ain't right.